Okay, welcome back to the puppet fabrication portion of doing costumes, hair, and overlays. We're also going to look a little bit at the top down of the foot. Over here, you can see we ran the foot from the side view right here. Move this up in the center a little bit. And we're kind of defining the front and the back. So the very tip of the toe and heel, and then from the front view over here, we're looking at the side view and actually drawing some toes and the little triangle for the top of the foot. We also have another sheet of paper over the top of the front view here to look at the costume. So for this one, I'm going to pull out the green pencils. I'm going to go sharpen some pencils. So I just got a few different shades of green, blue-green, and Viridian, permanent light green, teal. What's this called? Sevres green deep. Yeah, fancy European words. Don't know. All right. So, yeah, I guess for the hair, maybe I did have, I was thinking something. Let's see what we were thinking. I guess we'll go with the deeper green on the hair. So, hair locks and hair follicles, if you're going to do like shaggy, actually use real hair or fur or artificial, like actual strands. I'm going to go with like a solid clumps for this guy. So, maybe we'll do the hairline first, and going up and around, which I kind of did on the other one as well. And it goes forward. Then you want to give it volume over the top of the scalp as well. So for this one, I'm going to maybe give him some floppy hair, the hair that's combed down and it covers the face a little. There we go. And then maybe a little thicker on top, some larger volumes here, and maybe some that are sticking up a little, maybe back at the part of the hair. So this is a pretty dark color, so it doesn't leave a lot of the usual room for experimentation. You see the light, yeah, the light green is extremely light, so I could play more with this really light green color before going down with the dark green. Yeah, this one's actually pretty cool too. So yeah, play with the colors that you have. Colored pencils are one of the cheapest things you can get. You can also, at this point, if you want to separate forms, super light shading can help as well, just to kind of, as you're layering these on top of each other, you kind of see clearly what's on top of what. And so, yeah, I think that's going to look all right. I was going to do the clothing as a separate color from the hair, but that's not really as necessary. Have a nice bright orange here. So let's see here. We'll start off with doing some boots figure, so maybe something that comes up close to the knee here, and maybe almost like a pirate boot, something that kind of folds down from the top, maybe has a little arc there, and give it some, again, give it thickness. Don't make it skin tight unless it's specifically skin tight, and then the front arch, I usually do a little lump that's kind of over the top of this part, up the, not arch, but the crest or top of the foot. And then when it comes out to the toe, usually there's going to be a bit of room for the toes. So we'll kind of give it extra volume up and around the toes. And then if there's soles to the shoes, this is where the anatomy and the costume kind of start playing off each other. You're going to add a little bit of thickness. And so the actual space where this character's feet are going to touch the ground is actually going to be different. It's going to be based on where the soles are. not the actual bottom of the feet. So for that, you would actually need to draw a separate line in here and make sure that you're designating, okay, this is the new floor for this character where um, the feet are going to be touching the ground. Is going to be based on where the sole is. So, and of course, if you knew this ahead of time, you could um, do the costume along with the anatomy. But I'm just kind of making sure I'm covering all my bases here as much as possible. Get a little arch there. And again, checking my graph paper. This is not on the light table anymore, but at least I have the graph paper behind it. And maybe, I did have a bow-legged, I was mentioning cowboy earlier, but I guess we've changed from that one. Okay, and then the opposite of orange is purple, so we could go back in here with our purple. And try and get those edges as clean as possible before we decide on the final design to ink it. Go, double checking my measurements, the arcs flow, really relying on the graph paper to guide me. I'm careful about sharp edges, so there's a big difference between a hard surface or kind of machined uh, type of piece and something that's a little bit more organic or pliable. So, and we'll talk about doing your materials list, textures list later. And there's the sole down below. So I did not, I guess they should come out just a little. Usually they come out just a tiny bit where the stitched or glued in from the toe or the body of the shoe. There you go. You could still add that little arc arch, kind of the larger part of the foot shoe. Starts off in there. And there's just a little extra added for the ankle too. And if we did want to actually put some straps in here, we could put let's just put one strap. It comes from the front. And we'll have like a little buckle, which we'll be able to see a little better from the side view. Reference is important here. You look up some buckles as needed. And let's see, to tuck or not to tuck? Well, let's draw the pants in first. So the belly button's up there. Right. So yeah, I'm liking this orange. Now, if we scan these and print them out, we can color. And then there's usually going to be a crease around the groin region. There's usually going to be crease at the knee with memory folds, depending on your tension, contortion. So kind of block those out. So the back of the knee, of course, you can have more. And this is where the fabrics show. You don't have to detail exactly where the folds are unless you're going to sculpt them. And then just give them a regular old t-shirt. Again, I'm measuring each side a little bit. And so this is just one idea. It's usually going to set down gravity more on the top, and then the sagging is going to happen more on the bottom. So don't forget that. Yeah, and the folds there, and then how you have it draping. There's kind of hanging, there's a bit of tension where it's hanging, where it's pressing, falling down. And then there's compression in the joints. And then, oops, wrong color. A little bit of cleanup. Got really sloppy there. So yeah, complementary colors work well together to explore. So I use these definitely make a nice, almost black, dark blue and orange. Maybe a little bagginess here. And let's do the shirt. We'll do the shirt untucked. Get a little bit more flexibility. We won't be able to see the belt, of course. And you could add if you want to have oh, seams, pleats, all that good stuff, and just kind of decide. Are you getting a hand stitch? If you know how to sew, you have a huge advantage for doing your character's costumes. You really can do sew little miniature clothes for them, which is extremely cool. It's not a skill I possess, so very jelly for everybody who out there who can sew well. So I'll do some horrible sewing, I'm sure, some later demos. We'll see how it goes. But I'm not afraid to try. So there we go. So I gave him a little hair, just gave him a shirt, pants, and boots. And of course, I'm just doing some common, generic um, accessories here, clothing. So please make it something interesting. Get a little bit of thickness always coming up off the body. Compressions, the difference, the different like compression pants and clothes. Of course, there we go. Give them the neckline is important. Give them a neckline. Well, these dull really fast. They're good pencils, but that's the trade-off, I suppose. Looks like I missed the lines. Actually, should have been down here. Oh boy. Or bring the other one up, but yeah, it's easier to do it right, fix it. Yeah, maybe if I want to do stripes, can just run with it. Happy accident. Why not? And just have to erase away. There we go. Bring the white back up. Refine back here. You want that. And then same thing at the bottom. Let's make the stripes kind of match the cuffs or the ends of the shirt and the bottom of the shirt, ends of the sleeves, I should say. Okay, so that's just a quick example. I could transcribe that over to the side view, and this gives us a good template to follow. I think it's a bit generic still. I'd like to do some more design work on it, but I think having just something to guide you step by step for whatever you're doing should be good enough. All right, we'll see you on the next one.